Procore implementation doesn't come with a simple public price tag. The cost is built into onboarding packages, configuration work, and the internal time it takes to fully deploy the system across a construction business. By the end of this, you'll understand what drives Procore implementation cost, where the real money goes, and why pricing varies so widely between companies. Start with what implementation actually means. Procore is a construction management platform used for project management, financials, and field coordination. Implementation is the process of setting it up, so it matches how your company actually builds and manages projects. Now look at onboarding. Most companies go through a structured implementation program that includes account setup, workflow configuration, and system training. That means building out project templates, permission structures, budget tracking systems, and communication workflows. Even if you don't see a separate implementation fee, these services are typically bundled into onboarding packages or enterprise contracts. Next, consider system complexity. Procore is highly customizable. You can set up different tools for project management, financial tracking, quality control, and field productivity. The more tools you activate, the more setup work is required. Now look at data migration. If you're moving from spreadsheets or another software, your project data, cost history, and documentation need to be imported. The size and accuracy of that data directly affect implementation time. Clean data speeds everything up. Disorganized data increases manual setup work. Next, think about training. Different teams use Procore differently. Project managers, accountants, and field crews all need training tailored to their roles. Training is part of implementation because the system only works if every team actually uses it correctly. Now consider internal time cost. Even with paid implementation support, your team still spends significant time configuring workflows, testing processes, and adjusting systems during rollout. That operational slowdown is a real cost, even if it never appears on an invoice. Next, look at integrations. Many companies connect Procore with accounting systems, estimating tools, or ERP platforms. Each integration adds configuration steps and can extend implementation timelines. Now understand the real structure. Procore implementation cost isn't a fixed number. It depends on three things: how many modules you use, how complex your workflows are, and how much data migration and training your team requires. To sum it up, most of the cost comes from system complexity, onboarding support level, and internal time spent building and learning the platform. Next step is simple. Before starting implementation, map your full project lifecycle, clean your historical project data, and decide whether you need guided enterprise onboarding or can handle setup internally with your team. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more Procore breakdowns, construction software insights, and simple explanations that make enterprise tools easier to understand.